I now request Dr. Prashant Chennai, Head of the Department of Oral Medicine and Radiology, to do the introduction. Over to you, sir.
Everyone. This is from Department of Oral Medicine and Radiology. So I'm going to keep my presentation a bit short, probably only to talk about my department, not in detail. Okay. So, this is our staff member. So probably I would like you people to know each and every one of them, okay, personally, because there is a why the reason for that. There is a reason for that. This is yours truly, Dr. Prashant, Professor and HOD. Okay. Now this is Dr. Lakshmikant Chhatra, Professor. Now he is Vice Principal of the college. Okay. We have Dr. Veena, who is also a professor in our department. This is Dr. Rachana. She is additional professor in the department. Now we have two readers, okay, Dr. Tashika and Dr. Pratima. So both of them have literally 10 years of experience. Then we have our young and dynamic Dr. Anu, Dr. Deepti, Dr. Amara, and Dr. Sajjad, who are working as lecturers in the department. So now I just want to show you, see this is, we are based in the ground floor. I think a lot of people nowadays, you new guys must be taking a different route and not coming to this route. That is why I just wanted to show you. We are right next to the office space here. In anywhere in the place, in dental colleges, invariably you see oral medicine and radiology in the ground floor itself. Similarly, we are located here. Now I just want to tell a brief thing about the department, probably not in detail. We are located in somewhere around 5,850 square feet. Okay. So since we have 6 postgraduates also, so we have around 40 dental chairs. So we have equipped with whatever the latest equipment you name it, which is available for any oral medicine department. I think we have it. So I can proudly say that. So whatever you name it, we have it. Okay, these are all the list of the equipments, whatever we have it. So ours is actually we can say it's one of the well-equipped departments, okay, in India. So now this is if you see this, this is a picture of probably my department. I just wanted to show you. So this is where we are located. Now, the area of academic activity as such, I think most of you, I'm just addressing the new people here who have joined our department. All of you know, oral medicine department is there in your respective colleges. We have a very wide, our activity, it is not just only in dentistry. So we have a lot of the postgraduate activity happens in the medicine side, in radiology side, in oncology side, in forensic sides. Recently, we have started with lasers. Particularly, we are using a lot of laser works nowadays in the treating oromucosal lesions, as well as we are associated also. We are active in dermatology. Now, if you take medicine as such, see, we broadly you may be thinking oral medicine and radiology. Is broadly we have two departments. It's divided. Whereas the medicine part of it, whenever it comes, see, we are associated. Okay, so we are associated with the in the medical college, medicine, department of medicine, department of neuromedicine. Okay, all this because nowadays, and ENT in particular. Now there are, see, the over the period now we have started getting a lot of cases referred from the medical department to our department. See, earlier none of these medical people usually used to refer any case to dental college per se. Now it all depends on how strong your medicine, surgery, as well as pathology, this department who are associated with the medicine we are strong at. So now there are cases like from ENT, like neuro, they ask our opinion and they usually send cases here. So similarly, we are also very well coordinating with these departments. Now, as far as radiology is concerned, okay, and oncology, this is again another segment. Now, if you really want to show some cases and all, whatever we are doing, I think the earlier presentation by Dr. HOD of oral surgery, if you see it, the first portion of, if you take it, the radiology segment, that is what we do it. Okay. So we are into this diagnostic areas. Okay. We have been associated, though we have a forensic unit nowadays in the college, in the institute, we have a separate forensic unit. But we have been doing a forensic work from last year around maybe 10 or 15 years now. Okay. Even one of our staff has, they have two of our staff have they have completed some advanced training program in forensic, and Dr. Rachana, she is doing some PhD in the subject of forensic. Okay. This is all the area of activity what we have been doing. Now, all this area of activity, if you're really seeing, it has resulted in this many publications. Now, if you take in the university level, I feel I can proudly say that our department as such contributes a lot to this publication segment. So right from 2015 and say we had around 14 around 47 publications, okay, up to maybe there was now 2020 because of these issues, the publication has come down, but we are picking up. Okay. Now, as I said again, now what are the services offered for other postgraduate students? Now, if you really see, many of you have joined for postgraduate in a different departments. You may not be entering one more department. Okay, you may not go to another department. Okay, and complete your post-graduation go. But during the 3 years, you have to enter our department. Okay. So what is happening is we are the one department which are collaborating with all 9 other specialties. Okay. So as that, like that, all the postgraduates here who are there, we are associated with them. They come to us for one or other reason, diagnostic, okay, basically for any kind of advanced radiography or even for simple IOPA. So like that, we are associated with all 9 departments. So as I said, you will be seeing our department before you leave the college. Maybe in other 5 departments, you may not see it. Okay. Now, what is this another service? What we said, assistance during academic research and thesis. Now, a lot of time, what happens is a lot of you people will take up thesis topics where it is related to X-ray. You require a radiograph. You require an interpretation. Okay. So we realize this very well, and we definitely will assist you in this particular aspect of it, whether it is a staff members or with the postgraduate. Maybe if you require interpretations of the radiographs, any measurements required in the radiograph, whatever, all this are depending on your particular thesis topic. We are there to help you here in the oral medicine and radiology. That is why, okay, this is the OPG segment, what we have here, okay, and this is the newly acquired, I said, CBCT machines. They one of the very advanced machines what we are there, and all our students who are trained here, they know the value of this, and they very well definitely, I'm sure, they appreciate it. What we can do with the CBCT, I think you already, when the oral surgery actually, Dr. Joyce, when she has showed it, whether it is CT or CBCT, okay, usage, they have trained. They have already shown you. Okay. In this CBCT segment, again, we do 3D work. Okay. Now, this is our postgraduate students here. Now, why I'm showing this particular photograph is, now all of you, now better you know who are these people are there, because tomorrow when you come down here for your radiographic this thing, you will every other day you will encounter these people. Okay. So I think think, I don't know, I should not say that you better be good terms with these people, but you better know these people very well. So these are our newly joined PGs. Again, they will be your colleagues here. In future, whenever you want any kind of, even for my AOPA or even for your any radiograph like CBCT, OPG, these people will be assisting you. Okay, all of our staff members are there definitely, but as a postgraduate, I always prefer, I should know that you should know the postgraduates of other departments. It is not just other department. It is very well nice to know if you know the postgraduates of the neighboring institute also. See, this is a lot of learning happens. Okay, lot of learning happens. So knowing one another definitely going to help you a lot. Okay. Now, this is maybe okay. You people have joined now first year. By the time you leave this place, these two specialities it is going to be developing here in our department. One is we have coming up with what is an advanced orofacial pain clinic. Now, what's happening is a lot of institutes and all they have got TMJ clinic, TMJ per se, okay, very specific. Now we have to integrate all this along with the help of the medical side also. We want to set up a orofacial pain clinic. Now this orofacial pain, if you really realize, this is coming of the one of the major branches across the globe. So now this particular it is coming up. It is not required to be an oral medicine fellow. We need to do this course. Okay. Any other branch person can always, after your post graduation, can take up your career in orofacial pain. So by the time I think you pass out, you are going to have this in our department. So that maybe if we can do it, it is going to be the first in India. Okay, so I think we are confident of achieving it, and we are working towards that. The second is we are going to get a Center for Digital Diagnostic Solutions. Now, as Akhtar sir has already told, we have a center here for innovation and incubation coming up here. Okay, very, very latest equipments are coming up. Along with that, we have, see, now you require nowadays for any treatment plan, right from your surgery to implant, right from your creation of a maybe surgical stunt, nowadays everything is going digital. Okay, so now we are in collaboration, maybe in collaboration with the department, even implantology and the incubation center, whatever it is coming up here. Okay, we are going to provide total digital diagnostic solution. Now, just to give a glimpse of it. Now, that time you saw a surgery when they're doing it, a fracture with a 3D image, how very well it helps you in planning. Similarly, nowadays we can do a 3D printing. So actually, if you have a 3D printing for disease, any of a thing, if you have in your hand, when you go to an operation OT, it is you exactly know which particular disease or which condition you are encountering on that, rather than sometimes landing up with a surprise there. Not only that, lot of diagnosis nowadays, even nowadays for, if you know, for an endodontics, to open a canal, people are coming to understand. Maybe sometimes I don't know whether it is required or not, but in certain cases, these particular surgical stents are of immense help, and they are in use now. So we are going to have this center probably in the next 1.5 years or 2 years. Now I'm 2 years or 3 years I'm talking, because till 2020 is already over. Okay, so this is definitely a 0 year, but within the next 2 years, all you postgraduates who are joined now, okay, before you leave this institute, you are going to experience this, okay, state of art facilities. It is, and this particular Center for Digital Diagnostic Solution, when I talk about it, it may not be only the activity of oral medicine department, it will be including all other department, whoever is required it. Okay, so this is okay, that is what we are going to come up with. Okay, with that, I wish you people all the best. Okay, in your whatever in your further 3 years stay here. Okay, You are going to be associated definitely. You will be coming to us, and we are here to cater your needs. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.